It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing.
Tighten up. Pull it together. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Tighten up.
Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson's
a lot of force
pass
bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Mike's 59.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson's
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Michael
on 4th
Dixon
down, ready to punt.
for
Michael
the
Dixon.
Seahawks.
Waiting on it will be Richie James. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5.
The Rams take
will
over
go on
1st
offense
and
here
10
with a 1st and
at
10.
their own 37-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Mike's 50. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Value 3.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past
Cam
the 50.
Akers, the ball carrier.
That's a good way to start the drive.
He was tackled
17
at the
yards and a first
46-yard
down.
line. It's a gain
How
of
best to
17
describe
yards.
that one? I'd say right down
First
Broadway
down,
on that
Los
run.
Angeles.
Straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Mike goes to the line. 180. Here we go. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Cam Akers, the
Give
ball
him
carrier.
3 on first down.
Quandre
It'll
Diggs
set up
on
a
the
2nd
tackle.
and 7.
A 3-yard
It went
pickup.
right back to him, but
Brings
he
up
pretty much had
2nd
nowhere
and
to
7
go on that play.
at
Yeah,
the
the previous
Seahawks
carry looked pretty
43-yard
good.
line.
That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds.
Goff's
And
pass.
that'll wind up
Complete
moving the
to
chains
Josh
again
Reynolds.
as the tackle's going to be made at the
It's a gain of
Seahawks
10.
33. It's
And
a
the
first down on a
Rams
gain of
first
10.
down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We ain't giving them nothing to touch.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. It's our time. It's our time.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15,
Goff's
just
pass.
a yard or two shy
Complete
of the
to
10.
Cam Akers.
A good pickup
A
there,
gain of
21 yards.
First
Well,
down,
that certainly has
Rams.
to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Let's go.
From
Defense,
down
scout
at the
field.
12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. And that's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee.
Intended for
and
Tyler
Higbee.
Higbee. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first
It's
read that you
second down
have.
and
Maybe you
10.
get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air again. Goff. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
To Tyler Higbee.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play.
And forget about the run
And
to
it's
set up the
3rd
pass.
down.
They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Again, Goff. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Jared Goff
Bruce Irvin in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
On for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is good.
Is
and
good.
the Rams have the first points.
Makes
Here
the
it's
score
3-0.
Rams 3.
So the
Seahawks
opening drive
nothing.
does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them.
Fair
They'll take
catch.
the 3.
Made
Yeah, they
at the
had 3 first
25-yard
downs
line.
and 3 points.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen.
Wilson's
They've got to
pass
get stouter up front.
intended for
And as a
DK
GM always tells me, Charles,
incomplete.
this is a big boy league.
It's now
and
2nd
big
and 10
people
at the
always end up
25-yard
winning
line.
games for you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier. He
Well,
was
that's a good
tackled
start
at
to
the
this drive on the
27-yard
defensive side of
line.
the ball.
And force
A
the
2-yard
incompletion on
pickup
1st
makes
down.
it
Then you're
3rd
able to shut
and
down the
8.
running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he will bring it back. It's an interception
Touchdown,
return
LA.
for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but
Sam
I'm going to say
Sloman
it
for
anyway.
the extra
That's a
point.
ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he
The
got
kick
there in a
is
hurry.
good.
And this one through the
Makes the
uprights
score
and good.
Rams 10, Seahawks nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not
The
bring
Seahawks
this one
take
out
over
as their
1st
drive
and
will
10
begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll take over inside the 45
Wilson's
at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted by the Rams.
Well, when you start thinking of guys
They'll
that are
take
in the
over
mix for
first
Defensive
and 10
Player of the Year,
at the
I think you use him
44-yard
as
line.
Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy,
Goff's pass
he needs multiple
complete
takeaways,
to
multiple
Robert
big
Woods.
plays, things that get our
A gain of
attention
15.
and reverberate for weeks
First
to come.
down, Rams.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, D2. Let's go,
They'll run on first down with Akers.
You got take.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
Number 23,
Given 9 on the
Cam
carry
Akers,
that
the
time,
ball
and they're set
carrier.
up with a 2nd and 1.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
That was a really nice
It's
job
a gain
by
of
them
9.
picking up the run
Brings up
blitz and
second
detecting
and
it
a yard.
and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard
Cam
line.
Akers, the ball
2
carrier.
yards, good enough for a
He
first.
was taken down by K.J.
Well, they
Wright.
came into this game saying it was
2
important that they
yards
set
on
the
the
tone
play.
and show that they can run
First
the football.
down, Los
And I believe
Angeles.
that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Go. 180. 54. Watch the slant. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he takes it across.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Los
Cam
Angeles.
Akers. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
Sam Sloman
and the
for the
Rams
extra
add on
point.
to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line.
Reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Check, 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 check.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And give him about 5 as he
Carlos
gets this
Hyde,
up to
the
the
ball carrier.
48-yard line.
Tackle made at his 48-yard
Down
line.
early. How do you
It's
get
a
back
gain
in
of
the game?
5.
Maybe establish
Brings
the
up
run. I
second
think they're
and
trying to do that.
5.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And he stopped immediately there.
Anthony
No
McFarland,
gain
the
on
ball
the play
carrier.
there, so they're left with a third
Aaron
down and
Donald
6.
on the stop.
And he
No
got
gain
off
on
the
the
end
play.
there very
It's
quickly to
third
make that
down
play.
and
Yeah, it was
6.
almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Check, check, 59.
Watch the run. Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Here's Wilson to throw on third down. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Wilson's pass intercepted by the
Rams. He's
Rams.
now thrown in this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been off to the races already, a 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it first and 10. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this one is incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Got you.
DC. 17.
They're coming.
From the gun, here's Goff. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Goff. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the return. And the Seahawks will take over
first
at their own
10
20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you blitz coming and down he goes.
Russell Wilson.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players.
Brought
but
down back at the
adopted in this
14-yard
case.
line.
He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
17-0
That's the end
our
of the
score
first quarter.
after one.
With the score, Rams 17, Seahawks nothing.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing is Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage, even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
Third and long, it's Wilson. He finds Dorsett, it's complete.
Wilson's
and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon standing just outside his own goal line. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Mike
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called
Cam
before and
Akers, the
realize it hasn't
ball
worked
carrier.
so
Go to something
well.
else.
And maybe you
gain
try
of
and find one of
36
those
yards.
special plays from one of your
And the
better players
Rams
and maybe
first
try and hit
down.
something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Kill. SOS.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
Intended
second
for
down.
Darrell Henderson.
As his old brain
Incomplete.
remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers
Brings
on
up
the field as a
2nd and 10
defender,
at the
I know the ball's
22-yard
coming out
line.
hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
We the win, that's how we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hear them.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go. Check 37. Check 37. Four down. Switch gears.
Now the 6-year man from Texas, this is Malcolm Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Go tonight. 180. Watch 54. Value 1. Check 26. No.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. The rookie Jordan Brooks picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Goff's pass.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute
The Seahawks
disaster,
take
but
over
another one here.
1st
Do you
and
start to
10
get a little
at
worried?
their own
You worry
20-yard
about your
line.
team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and
Chris
at least hold
Carson
people to
on the
field goals.
carry.
And if that keeps
The
happening,
tackle
they
made at
lose
the
confidence in the
24-yard
quarterback,
line.
and then no one
4
plays
yards
well.
on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Wilson. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down
for
and a gain of 10.
Seahawks.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Watch the screen.
On first down, it's Carson, and he'll lose yardage. Brought
Chris
down
Carson's
at the 32.
ball carrier.
2 yards the
Tackled
loss,
by
2nd and 12.
Abukum.
I have a feeling they'll stay
It's a
committed
loss
to
of
running
2.
the football,
Brings up
especially on the
2nd
early
and
downs.
12
They just haven't had a whole lot
at
of
the
success just
32-yard
yet.
line.
Hey, let's get in them holes. 59's Mike. 59.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. It's a
Wilson's
4-yard
pass.
pickup, and that'll
Complete
make it
to
3rd
Chris
down.
Carson.
That's a good job
That's
there
a
by
gain
the
of
corner.
4.
We do talk about
Brings
this
up
a lot. That
3rd
a lot of
and
corners
8.
see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on the final
Touchdown,
return.
LA.
Touchdown, LA.
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Now here's Michael Dixon
to punt
as he's
for the
on to punt
Seahawks.
for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive,
a gain of 22
it does them no
yards.
good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Cam Akers, the
Another
ball
good
carrier.
gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
A gain of 13
well, as
yards.
We've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Cam Akers,
take this one down to the 36.
The tackle made at the
2 yards on the carry
line.
there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike, 54. Mike. Hold on. Check. Watch the backer. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
On the keeper.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And 8 yards to go.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Now Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Goff's pass.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Come on, let's go. 41 Mike, right here. Hey, zero.
Now Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling.
Intended for DK
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it
It's now
incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Tie right. Hey, we got 3 down.
They run it with Carson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Aaron Donald
this will
on
be
the
a
stop.
loss of 3, and now a
Brought
much
down
tougher
back at
third
the
down looming.
24-yard line.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look.
Double tight. You got 3 down.
49, check 49.
Check.
Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Let them know, let them know.
Friday.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the run.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 12 from the 36.
Watch 54.
Goff now looks to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
Good
Josh
effort there
Reynolds.
trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action. Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Now here's the line. 3rd and 2.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
Number 23, Cam Akers, the ball carrier. Quinton Dunbar on the
how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Brings up
the last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Going right back to Akers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there on the first down.
Tackle made
at the 38-yard line. Certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Check 55 to Mike.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there in second down.
Woods.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Here we go, here we go.
Shit.
17. 5.
Goff now looking to throw. Flush to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Goff
And now
on the
offensively,
keeper.
it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to
Incomplete
myself,
on the throwaway.
actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene?
down.
Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Complete to
Just his
Josh
second
Reynolds.
catch of the game so far.
A
This
gain
one
of
moves the
16
chains.
yards. And the
So from
Rams
Seahawk
first
territory
down.
now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Exit.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike.
Throwing again is Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods.
Goff's pass.
3 yards the
to
gain
Robert
there,
Woods.
second down.
It's a
Good
pickup
throw,
of
good
3.
catch, but I really like
Brings
the
up
route.
second
The drag and being
7
able to run away
at
from
the
defenders.
43-yard
Hard to stick
line.
with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running
Darrell
into a
Henderson,
defensive
the
player
LA
in
ball
another
carrier.
zone.
Benson Mayowa
Looks to me
on
like
the
maybe there's a
tackle.
little attrition setting in with this
5
drive.
yards on the
Because we
play.
see that type of a
And
run,
it's
I get the feeling the defense
third
get a little bit tired.
and that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have the first down
Cam
yardage
Akers,
to the
the ball
35.
carrier. He was
A
taken
third
down by
gain of 3
K.J. White.
yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3
Well,
on the
partner,
play.
what do you think? Might
First
have been 4
down,
down territory if they
Rams.
didn't pick it up, but
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jordan Brooks. Credited him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
6 yards.
You know, on these
It's
types of
second
plays, we're always
down.
looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll wind up
Cam
getting 10
Akers, the
back
ball
as that
carrier.
sets him up for 3rd down.
Andre Diggs on
Well
the tackle.
executed there on 2nd down,
A gain
so
of
do you
10
go back to the
yards.
air on
And
3rd?
it's
Well, that's a
third
possibility,
down.
but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the
Complete
33.
to Gerald Everett.
Losing 2
It's a
yards
loss
that
of 2
time, and now
yards.
it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And this will split the uprights.
The field
It's
goal
right
is
down the
good.
middle. And the lead now
Makes the
increases
score
to
Rams
20 to nothing.
Seahawks
So
nothing.
put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their
The
part.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
Chris
what they
Carson
have
on the
planned.
carry.
Because some
Micah
teams script
Kaiser on
to
the
start
tackle.
a half. Other teams
It's a
just go,
loss of
okay,
2.
these are the
Brings
sequence
up
of plays we
2nd
want to
and
run.
12
These things worked well
at
for
the
us.
23-yard
Sometimes they
line.
throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. at the 23. It's 2nd and 12.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They run again with Carson. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come
up on 1st and 10.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Let's see what you got. Chance.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
For DK Metcalf.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiver
35-yard line.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Intended for
that one drops incomplete. If he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Mike, check. 59. 65.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, he almost intercepted it.
Wilson.
They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to full.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you?
The kick is good.
Now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll run here with Akers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The ball carrier.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
It's a gain
I'm
of 10.
not sure how much more evidence they need, partner,
Los
than
Angeles.
to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
First down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Rolling to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Run. Check 52. Value 3. Value 3.
On 2nd down, Akers. He coughs it up. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that would be considered a fumble.
Before they can snap
That's
it,
the end of the third quarter.
On this
with
third
the score, Rams 20.
We'll return with more
Seahawks
after
7.
this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Go. Louis. Check Mike 54.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He had it on the line, gave it a pretty good ride, too, but in the end, he's a victim of the crossbar.
And, Brandon, you know kickers very well. I bet if we ask him after the game, he'll say he didn't get all of it. We've seen him hit from deeper than this in warm-ups. But here, he's a foot or so from clearing that ball.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On 1st down, it's Carson. And a solid run down inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Good for
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Another catch for him there in this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On 1st down, Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Good. Makes the score Rams 20, Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a
made at
single
the
for and
25-yard
take it.
line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
Number 23,
a gain of 4.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
Well, Brandon Pace
He was
comes
taken
into play
down by
now
Bobby
because
Wagner.
they've got the advantage. They've got
A
the
gain of
football.
4.
But they've got to be
It's
very
now
careful
2nd
about
and
what speed
6
they're going to play.
at the
My music
29-yard
teacher
line.
back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Walker's
and he'll be
pass.
brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Cup.
9 yards to
gain of
pick up
9
there, and it's a
yards.
1st down.
1st down, Rams.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Value 3, value 2.
Out of the gun. Gone.
Come to my world.
That's into the hands of Reynolds.
Come to my world.
And he's going to take this one in for a
Goss
Rams
pass
touchdown.
complete to Josh Reynolds.
Josh Reynolds
Touchdown,
hitting
Los
double
Angeles.
digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
The Rams will line up for the
That's a pretty
two-point
quick
conversion.
response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. The rookie Jordan Brooks picks it off. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Hyde on the return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field
The
position.
Seahawks take
He'll get this
over
one all
1st
the
and
way up
10
to about the
at their own
35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They begin the drive with McFarland. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first
Anthony
down run, and
McFarland,
it's
the
2nd
ball
and 4.
carrier. Taken
Well, I think
down
after
at the
that run,
41.
the defense getting back in the
It's a
huddle and
pickup
looking
of
at each
6.
other
Brings
and maybe
up
starting
2nd
to question
and
their
4.
confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football, and the Rams have got it back. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And a short gain there
Number
down to the
23, Cam
37-yard
Akers,
line.
the ball carrier.
Bobby Wagner, the
taken down
NFL's
by
leading
Bobby
tackler in
Wagner.
2019. There on the stop.
3-yard
This a
pickup.
2nd and 7
Brings up
from the
2nd and
37.
7 on the Seahawks' 37-yard line.
Here's Gone. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down
Goss
near the
pass.
20-yard line.
Complete to
It's
Cam
a pickup of
Akers.
17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17
This is something
yards.
you got to be wary of defensively.
First down,
just because
Rams.
they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take a...
And he's going to take this one in for
Cam
a Rams
Akers,
touchdown.
the ball carrier. Touchdown,
Cam
LA.
Akers with touchdown
Sam
number 15
Bowman
of the
for
year
the
and
extra
second
point.
of the game. And the Rams take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
The Seahawks
And this
take
will
over
not be
first and
returnable.
10
It's out of the back of the end zone for
at
a
their own
touchback.
25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And that's good.
Nice
for
way
a
to start the
Seahawks.
drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
By the Rams.
That
They'll take
interception
over
may be
first
the
and
exclamation
10
mark
at
on what
the
really all
20-yard
around has
line.
been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Henderson now on first and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3
Tackle
timeouts.
made back at the
That's going to be their
22-yard
second.
line.
They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
They run once more with Henderson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
Now the Seahawks
He was
forced to use
taken
their
down by
3rd and
KJ
final
Wright.
timeout.
It's
So
a
that will
gain
leave
of
them
a
with no
yard.
timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Open space inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone.
Complete
Touchdown,
to Darrell
Rams.
Henderson. Touchdown,
Darrell
Los
Henderson,
Angeles.
his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams use the
Sam
short field to
Bowman
their
for the
advantage as
extra
they
point.
cash in for 6. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Rams 40. 16.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The
And he'll
Seahawks
just
take
sit
over
on this
first
one as
and
their
10
drive will start at the
their own
25.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Seahawks.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes,
First
and he's
and 10
taking
at the
advantage of it right now,
41-yard
but that
line.
shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here's McFarland. And he'll push this forward only to about the
Anthony
42-yard
McFarland,
line.
the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the
Michael
pickup there to
Kaiser
bring
on
up
the
a
tackle.
2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for
That
Greg Olsen.
incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the
It's now
frustration
third
of
down
body
and
language is
9
evident
yards to
everywhere.
go.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Seahawks on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Wilson. He's got Lockett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Good for a
That is first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
At the 38-yard
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 more yards there and another first down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the fourth.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings him second down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
On second down, McFarland. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
No gain on that one as it brings up the 3rd and 10.
No
As
gain on
usual,
the
the
play.
hallmark of a good
It's
run
3rd
defense.
and 10.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he
Wilson
releases
on the
it.
keeper.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for
It
Anthony
certainly didn't appear
McFarland.
that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something
now
out of it by
4th
dumping it
down.
off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they... And he's across the chalk, into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short,
The score.
and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Seahawks 22.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we see James, he will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike 50, Mike 50. Yeah, that's what I do.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers